my name is Marcus and today I'm going to take you on a lap around Daytona. Going down the start-finish straight, we want to make sure that we carry as much speed as possible into turn 1. We're almost going at 290 kilometers an hour, braking down to around 80 kilometers an hour. Now, you want to make sure that you brake in a straight line as possible to get the maximum amount of braking power. We also want to make sure that we don't go too deep into turn 1 so we can take turn 2 and turn 3 easily flat out. Now we come into the International Horseshoe, maximum braking power as we brake down to first gear, tight on entry but very wide on the exit, as we want to make sure we get a good exit down this short bit of straight. Coming up to turn 5, the kink. This corner is flat out for pretty much all cars. We just want to make sure that we don't lose the rear end as the car is on a very low downforce setup. Turn 6, we want to enter tight and we want to exit very tightly because the track gets very narrow on the exit. Turn 7 is one of the most important corners on this track, as you want to make sure you get a great exit onto the long straight. Here you can see I have a little bit of an oversteer moment here, which probably cost us a total of half a tenth down this long straight. Now, on the oval, you want to keep it tight down to the inside without touching the yellow line, because that will just take up even more time. This is also the very best place for faster cars to come through, as the track is nice and wide and faster cars typically go on the high line. Coming into the chicane, this is one of the primary fuel saving spots as you approach with a lot of speed. Braking into 4th gear, we want to sacrifice the entry so we get a great exit onto the next bit of straight. You also want to make sure that you don't go off track just the tiniest bit, because it is very easy to invalidate your lap in that corner as you push for the final bit of time. Now there's time to relax a bit again as we're on to the second part of the oval. This is where there's time to check your standings, how much fuel is left, and let faster cars come through. We want to keep it tight here as we now approach the finish line very quickly, hitting 280 kilometers an hour at this point as we cross the finish line, and that is a 143.953 at Daytona.